Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Charlie Fibrosis, and today we are going to get ready to race the Bud Shootout and start our 2003 season. Alright, so real quick, let's kind of go over how the season went for us in 2002, and we will go from there. So let's look at the schedule. So we won the Daytona 500. Jeff Gordon won at Rockingham. Michael Waltrip won at Las Vegas. Dale Earnhardt Jr. won at Atlanta. Kevin Harvick won at Darlington. Tony Stewart won at Bristol. Mark Martin won at Texas. I won at Martinsville for the Virginia 500. Dale Jr. won the Aaron's 499 at Talladega, then won the Napa Autoponts 500 at California. Dale Jarrett won at Richmond for the Pontiac Excitement 400. Sterling Marlin won the All-Star. We managed to finish second to him. Shauna Robinson gets her first ever career NASCAR victory at the Coca-Cola Racing Family 600 at Lowe's. Dale Jarrett wins at Dover. Then goes and wins at Pocono. Dale Jr. wins at Michigan. We win the Dodge Save Mart 350 at Infineon. Then we win the Pepsi 400. Ryan Newman wins the Tropicana 400. Mike Skinner gets his first ever Cup Series points paying victory at New Hampshire in the New England 300. Tony Stewart wins at Pocono. Dale Jr. wins the Brickyard 400 at Indianapolis. Robbie Gordon wins the Sirius Satellite Radio at the Glen at Watkins Glen International. Mark Martin wins at Michigan in the Pepsi 400. Jeff Gordon wins the Sharpie 500 at Bristol. We win the Mountain Dew Southern 500 at Darlington. We win the Chevy Monte Carlo 400 at Richmond, out-dueling Kyle Petty in a last lap pass for the win. Bill Elliott gets a win at New Hampshire for the New Hampshire 300. Dale Jarrett wins the MB&A America 400 at Dover. Matt Kenseth wins the Protection 1 400 at Kansas. Dale Jr. wins the EA Sports 500 at Talladega. Dale Jarrett wins the Lowe's race at the UAW GM Quality 500. Rusty Wallace gets his first win of the season at Martinsville at the Old Dominion 500. Tony Stewart wins the Napa 500 at Atlanta. Dale Jr. wins at North Carolina for the Pop Secret Microwave Popcorn 400. Buckshot Jones in the 44 for Petty Enterprises wins the Checker Autoponts 500 at Phoenix. And Dale Jarrett wins the season finale at Homestead, Miami in the Homestead 400. But where did that leave us? Well, for me, I ended up finishing 13th in points. Got $6.21 million and ended up 1,270 points behind. For that 13th, we weren't super far behind Jeff Burton. One of those good races that could have helped us. But we were kind of outside looking in to try and crack into the top 10. We did not get to go to New York to celebrate with the rest of the drivers and the championship. That being said, hey, Dale Earnhardt Jr. gets his first NASCAR Winston Cup Series title, beating Dale Jarrett by a mere 85 points. Now, I want you to see something kind of cool. So let's go to the driver stats real quick. So, it's sorted by starts. You know, I wonder who exactly maybe missed a race or so. You know, that makes sense. But Bodine ran all the races. Oh my. Tony Stewart missed an event. Jimmy Spencer missed an event. Mike Skinner, Shauna Robinson, Ryan Newman, Bobby Labonte, Buckshot Jones, Jimmy Johnson, Kevin Harvick, Bobby Hamilton, Bobby Gordon, what? Kurt Busch, Jeff Burton, Greg Biffle, Casey Atwood, John Andretti, Elliott Sadler missed 2 events. Steve Punt missed 2 events. Sterling Moylan missed 2 events. Terry Labonte, Frank Kimmel. Okay, that's understandable. Stacy Compton, Todd Bodine. Kyle Petty missed 3 events. Dave Blaney. Look at that. That was the entire field. We had as many as 2 drivers miss 3 events on the season. And you know what? I think that's why guys like Dale Jr. and Dale Jarrett managed to come out so strong ahead. Now, they definitely beat guys like Mark Martin pretty squarely and Jeff Gordon, who made all the starts. But, I mean, look at the points discrepancy between Jeff and Tony. Tony's almost 500 points out, and he missed an event. So, yeah, definitely a perplexing season, all in all. So, looking at other things, too. We'll switch to Rookie of the Year. So we missed out on Rookie of the Year by about 300-something points. Disappointing for how many wins that we had and how solid of a year that we had. But it is what it is. Ryan Newman did better in the points than we did. He gets the championship for Rookie of the Year. But speaking of pole awards, look at this. Well, we got 4 poles on the season, and to look at another piece of info, well, we led 95 laps. We were 5th best in the season. Now, when you have a season where Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Dale Jarrett are just dominating the year, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. But that being said, you know, still, Rookie Year, 5th place in lap champion. Certainly a way to look forward, so... Alright, and like I said, 6 wins. Looking at it real quick, we ended up being 2nd best on the season. Ryan Newman, remember, I mentioned that Ryan Newman won the Rookie of the Year. He only had 1 win. You know, I don't know how Rookie of the Year is calculated typically, but I would definitely think that 4 poles and 6 wins would probably be a little bit better than 2 poles and 1 win. We certainly... Top 5s? Let's look here real quick. Top 5s. Okay, we tied there. 18 top 10s versus Newman's 16. Newman had a better average start. Fairness to Newman, he did have a better finish. Back on it, like I said, laps led. I mean, we beat Newman by quite a bit. Man, Buckshot Jones with the top speed. He even did better than Dale Jr. did. Now, I think that is taking the top speed from all races and just averaging it out. But holy crap, look at this speed. I don't even know if we cracked 200. We did not. We did not make it into the 200 bracket, but we did get up to 196.99. And, I think I remember that Jeff Gordon did have a DNF at one point, but Jeff ran the most laps out of everyone. And... we tied with Terry Labonte. We were only a lap short of guys like Harvick and Gordon and Jeff Burton. Just kind of crazy when you really think about it. Like, this was a big season, all things considered. So, all right. So we're gonna go ahead and go into the new season, and we'll work from there. So, new season. Yeah, let's get into it. Alright. So, we have our retirement. So, Mike Skinner goes out, wins a race, and he decides to retire from NASCAR. Understandable. Shauna Robinson goes out, wins a race, decides that she is done. She is retired. Ron Hornaday gets slotted into the 4 for Morgan McClure. Mandy Mysak takes over Ron's 26 car, 26 Dr. Pepper car. Casey Kane, wow, that's interesting. So Casey did jump from the Ford route to the Dodge route, just not with the team that I expected. Casey moves into the 49 for BAM Racing, and Barney Hall slides into Kane's old ride at 98 at Aikens Motorsports. So, wow, okay, that is definitely interesting. So, don't really want to change anything. All right, let's go to team management and look at our sponsor options. So it looks like Aaron's Rent wants to sign with us. All Pros looking to sign with us. Goodyear potentially. I do want to sign a long-term contract with one of these teams, so I'll kind of work with that. I think if we're going to sign with Aaron's, we'll change up the colors of the team and everything, so I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll go with Aaron's Rent. And All Pro is willing to saddle up with us for 27 races. I think I'm going to sign with Napa Auto Parts. I'll sign with Napa. I think, based off of our last season's starts, I think we can meet an average start of 20. I think we can meet that. Alright, so finish ahead of Johnny Benson, finish ahead of Ryan Newman, ranked 20th in points. I'm willing to sign with Napa. Participate in the race to get paid. I will gladly take Coca-Cola. And Goodyear, participate in the race to get paid. I think I'll go ahead and sign with All Pro. It is only $1,000 less, but I'm willing to sign with them. They want a good sponsor, and they've got good prestige. So there are definitely going to be some shakeups here, but it's going to be interesting all the same. So, all right, so give me a moment. Let's reskin this race car, and we will go from there. So here's a preliminary look as to what the car is going to look like. We're going to finish everything else up in GIMP, and we will overwrite the car. And by the way, with all the bank that we have made, I mean $8.56 million, I would say that that's definitely worthy of upgrading from the 1999 Monte Carlo that we were driving to a more modern Monte Carlo. So we're going to switch to that. And one last thing, because I completely forgot about this, we haven't even signed our team. And I'm going to go ahead and re-sign everyone. They did a fantastic job, all things considered. I don't really see that they will perform poorly. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and re-sign, and then we will go from there. Alright, so here we go. The car is reskinned. Looking very, very nice. So hopefully a good race will await us for the Daytona Bud Shootout. So, alright, alright, well, we got a Daytona car. Alright, let's go do this. week.
MRN is live in Daytona Beach, Florida for today's NASCAR Winston Cup action in the pole shootout. Would you look at this field? It's going to be hard to pick a winner in this one.
You know, this is always an exciting race. Each one of these drivers has earned the right to be here, and they're all going to be at their best here in Daytona.
After finishing second twice to Dale Earnhardt Jr. for the Busch Series championship, Kenseth beat him out for Rookie of the Year in 2000. And
he did it without qualifying well. Despite only 2 top 10 starting spots, he posted a 14th place points finish and a win and 11 top 10s.
In 1999, Tony Stewart won the Rookie of the Year award with one of the finest first seasons in NASCAR history.
3 wins, 2 poles, and a 4th place points finish. That's a tough act to follow for any driver, and I'll bet it'll be a long time before another rookie has a coming out party that big.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Gotta make a 2-tire green flag pit stop.
Here's the starting lineup.
Be ready now. Green's coming. Green, green, green. Start out left. Got one hot. We're falling back. Focus on your marks, buddy. Still there. Oh yeah, great pass, buddy. Okay, we're clear. The distance between you and the leader is 2.5 seconds. You've got a top 10 spot. Got some more work to do. Car high. Clear all around. Got one outside. You're clear. 311 car is outside. You need another position when that passes. Clear all around. Five, buddy. 5 to go. The leader's got you by about 2 seconds.
Oh, someone's engine just went kaboom.
A couple top 5 cars are on their way into the pits.
Shootout.
Lead changes were pretty scarce.
Yeah, I guarantee you there's at least 35 or 40 other drivers who wish they had seen the lead.
Until next time, everybody, this is Joe Moore along with Barney Hall saying thank you for joining us for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race.
All right, so yeah, Michael Waltrip gets the Bud Shootout win. Good job on him. We'll get him next year. That. You know what? That still is a good payday. I'll work with that. Alright guys, so that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Next episode we'll have the Gatorade 125 and then the 500, and we'll see how well we do there. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again next time.